go ahead and fire it up and show you guys the valve differences. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode from Backyard Boys. In this episode, we are going to be talking about the M4. You guys know that we rebuilt this M4 on our channel, and yes, it does look a little bit different currently. So we're going to give you guys with a couple of updates and then just kind of have fun with the car, just tell you guys a couple of month ownership about the car, just how it feels, how it drives, any problems, anything like that. And then I wanted to show you guys the ARMYTRIX exhaust functions. So basically how the ARMYTRIX sounds with flyby, startups and stuff like that with the valves open, closed. And then we also got the vehicle tuned. So I'm gonna show you guys some footage about that and show you guys some power on how much different it feels. I guess I can just kind of explain because we don't really have footage of how it was previously to the tune. But first things first, I want to go ahead and start off this episode by saying we have the stock wheels on the vehicle right now. That schmuck right there is test fitting the wheels. So that's what we have going on there. So these are the wheels that are on the M4. He's test fitting them. I think he likes them on the M3. So maybe we'll get a new set of wheels, or I don't know, we'll see what the future holds. But for now, this is what we're working with. These tires here are completely bald, so take a look under here. They're literally shot, like they're gone. It's literally like scary to drive, but whatever. I did want to address one more thing prior to anything. The front lip is just completely destroyed, and that's what happens when you let people drive your car. So for those of you guys that say I don't let people drive my car, the reason why I don't let you drive my car is because I feel bad for you having to pay $500 for a front lip, not because I actually care about the car. But that's the reason. That's what happens here. I think that happened during the snow. We had a little bit of snow, and yeah, I don't know, I just came back and it was cracked like that, so that's what it looked like. Besides that, the vehicle drives really good. There's no issues, no check engine light, no codes, no air codes, everything is clean, everything is nice. Right now, let's go ahead and show you guys some flybys, exhaust sounds, on, valves closed, valves open, just kind of enjoy the vehicle. Don't know how much burnouts we can do or anything because tires are completely shot. But let's go ahead and have some fun. All right, I think we're done. Oh yeah, it runs. Yeah, popcorn machine. Open the valve. So on a previous episode on the M4, we actually installed the ARMYTRIX exhaust, and if you guys have not seen that, it's gonna be in the playlist under the M4, somewhere down there. I think one of the thumbnails shows the ARMYTRIX exhaust. But anyways, ARMYTRIX sends you guys a little remote like this, which is pretty cool. Valves open, valves close, and then automatic, if I'm not mistaken. That's how it works. Very awesome function. To be honest with you, it does, I guess you can say save your butt sometimes. When you're driving by a cop or anything, you know, it just, boom, close the valves, nice and quiet, neighborhood friendly, library voices. When you want to rip it on the track, rip it on the street, whatever you're doing, open it up, dude, it sounds so amazing. Especially we got the burble tune on the vehicle, and we got like massive backfires when you're driving, so you open it up, just bah, 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 you know, when you close it, nice and quiet, subtle. Let's go ahead and start at the vehicle, and I'll show you guys those backfires first. And I also want to give a huge shout out to AB Performance. I'm gonna link his Instagram down below. He helped me out with tuning this vehicle. So I think this is a pretty basic tune on this car right now, but it still feels extremely fast, first of all, and second of all, he does custom tuning, which we may go with custom tune on this car with E85. Not too sure just yet, don't want to promise anything. We're waiting for this one thing coming out, basically a flex fuel sensor, and where you can change maps on the go. So for me, like I explained in previous episodes, the most inconvenient thing about E85 is the fact that you have to fully, you know, always have E85 in the vehicle. Where we live, we only have one gas station and it's far away from our area, so it's kind of inconvenient to actually run a car on full E85. That's why if we get that flex fuel sensor and it switches modes, basically switching maps on the go, that's gonna be awesome and makes the car commute friendly, daily commute friendly, and makes the car a complete animal. Let's go ahead and fire it up and show you guys the valve differences, or close and open. So we're gonna go ahead and close the valves first. It's closed. Super quiet, literally. Maybe an itty bit louder than a stock car, and for me the quality of a valve exhaust is the dramatic difference between the open and closed. So if open is extremely loud and closed is nice and quiet, I like that. You know, that's kind of you don't want it to be similar. There's no point of a valve exhaust. So this is closed. Revving 3.5, 4.5. Yeah, ready? Go ahead and open it up. Ready? Yeah. Listen, closed. Ready? And open. Massive difference. We're gonna go ahead and put the vehicle in Sport Plus mode because we set it up that way with backfire only in Sport Plus, because we don't always want to have a burble tune on. So let's go ahead and set it up in M1 and then put Sport Plus here. So right now it should backfire like crazy. Let's do the backfires with the closed exhaust first. So that's closed. Sounds like popcorn. And then wait for this. Ready? Open valve. Crazy. So let's go ahead and do some flybys, close and open valves. This is going to be a very kind of narrated towards the exhaust episode, but it's very cool on a car like this that does backfiring, that, you know, just kind of, it's awesome. It's awesome having exhaust like this. Let's go. thoughts are. Anyways, well, that's just about it. That was opened and closed valves. Hard to get a pull or a flyby, but definitely can tell the difference in the sound difference. And the reason why I say it's hard to get a pull or a flyby is because the car just spins, ball tires. So when I'm revving it full on, full blast, you know, it really spins. And then in valves closed, when I launch it or when I rev it really high RPMs, the valves open up from the pressure. So that's kind of why I kind of did a little slower drive-by on the valves closed and a nice flyby on the valves open. Show you guys some rollers and keep enjoying the car. Look at this beast, ready? It's freaking skirting. That's new asphalt, so it kind of grips pretty decent. That's why the rear was kind of bouncing. But look, it's ready. Just punch it. Just a beast. So another thing we set up was actually after 4,000 RPM, so it wouldn't backfire. Just because when you're racing or something, you don't want it to annoyingly backfire constantly. So that's kind of another little cool feature we set up. Besides that, I mean, shout out to AB Performance for helping me set all that stuff up through Boot Mod 3. He's the one that actually kind of did all the preferences, which was awesome. I actually really like it. So he's been tuning cars. He does custom tunes, custom maps, turbos, all that stuff. So hit him up for all your guys' tuning needs. And huge shout out to ARMYTRIX. You know, ARMYTRIX makes awesome exhaust, valve exhaust system, loud. Watch this. Boom, you guys can't really hear the difference, but now it's super quiet. I punch it, there's no noise, nothing. I don't know. In general, I would say that the M4, M3 is just such a beautiful platform. The F80 and F82 is just gorgeous. It's just the perfect all-around enthusiast vehicle, I would say. Literally, you just can't get better. You have power, you have drifting ability, you have speed. This thing's, if I'm not mistaken, they hit like 195, 190 or something around there. We're not gonna top it out. We're not on a track. We're gonna have a strip like that, but they're just extremely fast, comfy. It's a BMW, luxury. It looks amazing. I don't know. You guys can see here that there's no codes, nothing. The dash is completely clean. Not a single problem with the car. Almost 30,000 miles now. I forgot how much we bought it with. Was it with 24, 25?
I'm not sure.
Honestly, not sure at this point, but alignment's straight. Everything's good. Car is beautiful. I'll show you guys some highway rollers right now, how it looks like. So sick. I mean, it looked better with the, what's it called? The other wheels, the FX5s or RFX5s. These are stockies, but still, it looks pretty clean. Let's get it. I don't know how to really represent how much faster it got, but look at this. Like, it's fast. Like, the car's all over the road. Like, it's fast. Sorry, my window's a little bit open. And I guess what you guys are gonna have to do is just look up the numbers between a stock F80 or F82, because this one here, this F82 or F80 right here, is also tuned. But that's dyno tuned, and this one here is tuned by, what was it? A Boot Mod 3. So this one is Boot Mod 3, that one's dyno. Hard to do a pull because manual, DCT, ball tires. He has some fresh tires in that thing, so it's just not gonna be fair enough for us to do a pull. But yeah, that's kind of the case here. I mean, look at this. We're cruising right now. Let's say we're cruising, let's go to fourth, actually let's go to third. So we're cruising 60, right? 60, and let's punch it already. Look at that, ready? Right up to 100, just casually, no lag, nothing. It's fast, and no hiccups, no hesitations. It's a stage 2 by Boot Mod 3. Only thing we have is the high flow filters and catless downpipes. So that's the two things we have. Doesn't have new spark plugs, coil packs just yet. We're not too sure how crazy we want to go with this car, honestly. It's just one of those things that if you go crazy, you gotta get some fat meat on the back. You got to really put the power down, and it's hard to put the power down in a state where we live. A daily driver, it's hard to put the power down. A lot of times it's raining, a lot of times it's just sleet weather, and whatever, it is what it is. We enjoy it as much as it is right now. I think it's 600 something horsepower, I don't even know. I have so much cars, I get lost. But anyways, it's fun, it's fun. I want to get the new G80. There's a 5.0 behind us. There you go, a little undercover. Well, there you guys have it, a little short and sweet episode on the M4. Many of you guys were asking me where the M4 go or how come there's no more episodes. Basically, the M4 is done. As for future plans, we don't really know. We do want to kind of take a little bit of a couple of backtracks and invest into the channel. So we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you guys updated with all of that. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you guys did, drop a like down below. If you guys like my content, be sure to smash that subscribe button. And I'm out for this one. Peace out.